here to beautiful Black Hills Energy Stadium here in Spearfish, South Dakota, as your Sasquatch take on the Badlands Big Sticks in Game 2 of 3 for the first home series of the year. Your Spearfish donned in the blue new uniforms that we have this year, as the starting lineups have just been announced. As we are ready for the national anthem, we are going to take a quick break, and I'm going to run through the starting lineups for tonight, as well as a game little recap of last night. So we'll be right back with you in just a few minutes.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, folks, we are right back here after that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. My name is Win Andrews. I am your voice of the Sasquatch this summer, and it is a thrill to be here for Game 2 of this early regular season matchup between the Sasquatch and Big Sticks. As the Sasquatch are ready to start the top of the first, we're going to give you a quick lineup for both teams. Tonight for the Badlands Big Sticks, lining up and leading off is number 7, the center fielder, Carson Lundmark. Batting in the 2 spot, number 1, second baseman, Jack Luster. Batting in the 3rd spot, number 10, the catcher, Derek Calvillo. And batting cleanup tonight, number 22, the 3rd baseman, Jake Tilgis. Batting 5, number 0, the right fielder, Quade Peters. Batting in the 6th hole, number 8, the first baseman, Jaden Gibson. Batting 7th, the DH tonight, the designated hitter for the Big Sticks, number 25, Corey Brownson. And batting in the 8th spot, number 5, shortstop, Kobe Krenz. Batting 9th to round out the order for the Big Sticks, number 12, left fielder, Cade Austinson. And pitching tonight for the Big Sticks, number 34, Jonathan Lerma in his first appearance. And now, for your Spearfish Sasquatch, just in time, leading off for the Squatch tonight, none other than number 27, shortstop, Johnny McHenry. Batting 2nd, number 24, second baseman, Ryan Bachman. Batting 3rd, number 28, the first baseman tonight, Harrison Clark. Batting cleanup and catching, number 23, Andrew Johnson. Batting 5th, the designated hitter for the Squatch tonight, number 12, Gabe Springer. Batting 6th, number 8, right fielder, Cam Hoyland. Batting 7th, number 2, the center fielder, Carson Green. And batting 8th, number 17, and manning the hot corner tonight in third base, Bailey Bordas. And finally, to round out the lineup tonight for the Sasquatch, number 3, the left fielder, Trey Vorwald. And taking the mound tonight for your Spearfish Sasquatch, number 40, in his first appearance of the year, Griffin Sheeran. And you see Sheeran now taking the mound, doing a few warm-up pitches as the Squatch are ready to take on and win their first victory of the early season against the Big Sticks. So far, the Squatch own an 0-4 record to start the year, as the Big Sticks are 4-0. A hard stat to say, but at the same time, this is a very early season. There's a lot of baseball to be played, and the Squatch are looking to take a Saturday night game against the Big Sticks. And Carson Lundmark stepping up to the plate for his first appearance tonight, as Sheeran readies for the first pitch. Taking it in for a strike. A called strike for the first pitch of the game for Griffin. The 0-1 pitch. Throws that one just a bit high. Count runs to 1-1. If we've seen Griffin Sheeran, if you've heard of his name, you most likely have. In the last 4 games, Sheeran has manned a lot of different positions across the field. Most likely, for the most part, right field. And tonight he's getting his start as a pitcher. And he looks to go very far and deep into this game as Lundmark tries to do the bunt. And that one is foul against the protective netting next to the Big Sticks bull dugout. My apologies. So now the 1-2 against Lundmark. It is a beautiful night here in Spearfish, South Dakota. The clouds have parted away, and now it's just a blue sky as the sun is setting, and it feels great. 67 degrees at first pitch just a few minutes ago. And Sheeran blows that one right past Lundmark. That's the way to start the night. We'll take more of those. So 1 out for Sheeran on a swing and a miss. As the second baseman for the Big Sticks, Jack Luster, steps into the batter's box. Sheeran readies for the pitch. As Luster pops that one, a lazy fly ball over to Johnny McHenry at short. And just like that, just a couple of pitches, 2 outs. So Derek Calvillo batting third tonight for the Sticks and catching after manning first base last night. And Sheeran looking to get a quick inning here with the pitch. And that one is taken just a bit outside for ball 1. So the 1-0 for Sheeran with 2 outs. And the pitch, as Calvillo sort of gives that one a halfway attempt, as that one is fouled off and behind us. Bit of a check swing. And now the 1-1 for Griffin. As he throws that one, and that one is fouled back as well. So Griffin ahead in each of his counts to start the first. Count now goes to 1-2. For Sheeran, this is exactly what he's wanting to do, going deep into a game in which the bullpen for both teams has been very depleted. They need a starter who's going to be able to go the quality innings, being able to eat a lot for the game tomorrow and the next series when the Squatch go on the road. And the 1-2 count, that one's just a bit high over the outstretched arm of Andrew Johnson. Catching behind the plate tonight for the Sasquatch. Johnson got a breather last night as the designated hitter, and now he is behind the plate once more. Hoping to get a strikeout here of Calvillo. The 2-2 count and the pitch. And a bit of a check swing, and he went around, yes sir. Foul tip into the glove, and just like that, 2 strikeouts for Griffin Sheeran in the first inning, and he goes to the dugout feeling good. And the Sasquatch offense is feeling good as well as they come out for the bottom of the first, looking to make a little noise against number 34, Jonathan Lerma, for the Big Sticks. We'll be right back in the bottom of the first.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Welcome back, Sasquatch Nation, to the bottom of the first, as your Spearfish Sasquatch are stepping into the plate for the first time tonight, looking to score early and often. As shortstop number 27, Johnny McHenry, leads off for the second time so far this year against the pitcher, Jonathan Lerma, for the Big Six as he throws one inside the strike zone for strike one. McHenry looking to get going so far. It's been a little slow start at the plate, but that is bound to turn around. Just a matter of when as he grounds that one over to third base. And just like that, that is going to be fired over to first for the first out of the game. So Lerma, 2 pitches, 1 out. That was Jake Tilgis on the throw over to Jaden Gibson at first. Gibson caught last night as Derek Calvillo actually manned first. So a bit of a bit of a position change today, as Gibson is now at first and Calvillo behind the plate once more. As Ryan Bachman, the Bachman, steps in, second baseman for the Sasquatch, batting second for the first time this season. And after a 2-for-5 performance last night, why not? When your bat's hot, keep it going. As that one is taken for a ball, 1-0 count, 1 out. And that one graces the outer edge of the plate right there for strike one. Had another conversation with head coach Shane Gardner today in the dugout right before the game. He was telling me that there's a lot to be desired, obviously, for the Sasquatch offense so far, as Bachman grounds that one, another one over to Tilgis at first and throws over there for out number 2. So both balls for the Sasquatch on the ground over to Tilgis as he makes 2 very nice throws to Gibson. 2 outs. Both pitchers for the Sasquatch and Big Sticks, both off to a very, very solid and fast start. As first baseman Harrison Clark steps in the 3 spot tonight, looking to do some damage after his first start of the year last night. And the pitch taken there for a called strike. So Coach Gardner was telling me this afternoon, he just does not want his team to be scared to be aggressive at the plate. He talked about it last night, saying how a lot of guys have just been too busy guessing pitches, as Clark takes that one for a called strike 2. And in a lot of these pitch counts, especially last night, there were just straight fastball pitch counts. Fastball, 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 as that one is there. Another fastball taken inside for a ball one. But Garner does not want his team to just sit there and watch the fastballs go by, especially when it is an only fastball count. Be ready to attack and understand what's coming next, as that is another fastball right there, and that one is taken low for ball two, a 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. So expect to see a lot more of that, hopefully, in the coming innings for the Sasquatch, as Lerma with the pitch. Clark does not think about it. Steps back just a little as that one has brushed a little bit off the plate. Count runs full. 3-2 count. Clark looking to get on base in any way he can. And the pitch. Fouled off. Right back into the protective netting at the backstop. So we'll have another payoff pitch coming right up. And the 3-2 for Lerma. Taken just a bit outside the off speed. Clark saw that one through, did not offer. And just like that, Squatcher on base. As none other than Andrew Johnson, the catcher tonight, stepping up to the plate. Looking to do some damage. Another thing that was also offered by Coach Gardner was just the aspect of understanding the past 4 games to start out this year. When the Squatch have gotten on the board, it's been very early. And usually for the most part, if any in the later innings, it's usually too little too late. As usually they would be scoring runs, and about the 8th or 9th inning as that one is taken for a strike. So as well as scoring early, scoring often, being consistent, driving runs across throughout the game. And when your opponent punches you in the mouth, you punch him right back. And that's exactly what the Squatch are trying to do this afternoon, as Johnson grounds once more to Tilges, but that one's going to get through his legs, and that is just okay. Hard grounder over there to Tilges. Probably should have gotten that one, but still, lo and behold, that one goes through his legs, and runners on first and second for the Squatch in the bottom of the first, as that will be scored an error by Tilges. And Gabe Springer, the freshman, stepping in tonight as the designated hitter for the first time, taking a bit of a breather as he takes that one a bit outside for a ball. Springer has played a bit of third base so far this year, as well as a lot of right and left field. So first time tonight in the DH slot. So the 1-0 count. Lerma in a bit of early trouble here. And the pitch. And that one's in the dirt for ball 2. So Lerma, the 5'9" sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, the lefty from Dickinson State University in his first appearance so far, facing a bit of trouble right here, right now with Springer. Lines that one over to third, and that was going to take a trippy hop off the bag, as it looks like, that does not look good. Bases are loaded, but Harrison Clark looks to have pulled something in his leg as he tried to round third to go home. Looks like he is struggling, decided to run back to third. That is not good. Hopefully everything is okay over there at the third base bag, as hitting coach Logan Lottie is checking him over there, making sure that everything is okay. Clark's going to take a few circles around. Trying to run with it. We'll keep you updated on from what it looks like up here. Obviously, I am not a professional. I have no idea what the case is, but he seems to be walking okay on it as of right now. We'll see what we'll have to do here. And it looks like he is going to be taken off the field. Probably, if anything, a safe precaution. Don't know the extent of the injury, as head coach Cam Johnson for the Big Sticks goes out to check on him, gives him a pat on the back. You hate to see that. Clark getting on base as he walks back over. Clark in his second game with the Sasquatch after his first start last night. So it looks like we will have a pinch runner as a substitute coming on. It will be Davis Carr coming out from the dugout to replace Clark. So hoping for a speedy recovery with everything there. Hopefully it's just precautionary. We'll have an update for you as soon as we have one. But as for now, after Springer's grounder over in the third base bag that popped up until just unable to get it, bases are loaded here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first as Cam Hoyland in his first game batting tonight. Platooned out in right field as he takes that one in for a strike. Trying to drive in a few runs here, cause a little trouble, and get the Sasquatch on the board. As he takes a nice hack at that one, swing and a miss, and the count runs 0-2. And the pitch from Lerma. And that one he is called out, froze on strikes there, as Lerma has a nice pitch on the outside edge for strike 3, but that is okay. Sasquatch will load the bases, but have nothing to show for it so far, but a little early pressure for Jonathan Lerma and the Big Sticks. Griffin Sheeran looking to come back out on the top of the second and knock him down 1-2-3 like he did in the first. We'll be right back and we'll see how that goes. All right, Squatch Nation, welcome back to the top of the second inning as Griffin Sheeran takes the bump once more after striking out Carson Lundmark and Derek Calvillo in the top of the first. So 2 Ks to his name already to start the second inning as he faces off against the cleanup hitter for the Big Sticks, third baseman Jake Tilges. Hopefully we'll have just as quick of an inning as last, as he retired him in less than 10 pitches. And the first pitch taken there for a strike. So already seeing aggressiveness from Griffin Sheeran as he is attacking the strike zone early. Not being cute. Going straight for the zone as that one is taken just a bit low in the dirt. Count goes 1-1. Jake Tilgis, the 6'3" right-hander from Des Moines Area Community College, hitting 300 so far. And Sheeran looking to attack, as that one is a big swing and a miss, the nice off speed. Talking to Griffin earlier today, he had a lot to say for his excitement for his first start of the year. After playing a lot of right field, he loves pitching. And this is actually his first appearance since breaking his finger in 15 different pieces in spring. So really excited to see. I'm sure there's a lot of adrenaline going, as that was a high hop over to third baseman, as he is going to get Tilgis out for the first out of the second. So now Carr replacing Clark over at the first base bag. And at the hot corner tonight, as mentioned earlier, for the Sasquatch, we have Bailey Bordas, number 17, who fired that one across the diamond. So quick first out as Quade Peters steps in the 5 spot tonight, the right fielder. Very quick, very elusive, as he grounds that one once more over to Bordas, and Bordas is going to fire, try his luck once more, and Carr is going to dig that one out of the dirt for out number 2. Just like that, 2 outs here in the top of the second. And don't stop Sheeran now, he is dealing. As Jaden Gibson, the first baseman in the night, steps in, batting 6th. He caught last night for the Big Sticks. There's been a lot of position shifting, as the Spearfish Sasquatch have as well. Both teams trying to find the right fits here in the early games of the season. And Sheeran fires, and that one is a bit high, as that one is a breaking ball. Sheeran did tell me after he does have a wide arsenal, a lot of pitches that he wants to try. He's sticking to 4 tonight. He's got the fastball, his knuckle curve, changeup, and a slider. He's going to be looking to utilize the changeup a lot more tonight, so expect to see a lot of that off-speed work. As the 1-0 count, and a swing and a miss right there from Gibson. Good crowd here as people continue to pile in here for the Saturday afternoon matchup after opening night last night, and a fireworks night that went in about 12 o'clock at night after a crazy severe thunderstorm that tended to pop up out of nowhere after a mostly sunny forecast for most of the day. We had to really work to get the field in the correct conditions for the game to actually be able to happen last night. Luckily we were, and the 2-1 count right there is lifted right behind us into the parking lot as the count runs 2-2 now, 2 outs. Sheeran has not allowed a base runner yet. Looking to continue that same luck here. That will be a nice trend to continue, as the Big Sticks have tended to get on base a lot in the first 4 games of the year. And Sheeran looking for that trend to stop right here. Hey, Samson, how you doing? Oh, good. Thumbs up as we have Samson the Sasquatch right here giving me a fist bump in the box. And the off-speed call for a strike. Strike 3. Struck him out. As Jaden Gibson goes back, walks back to the dugout. And Griffin Sheeran will take that. That's the off-speed we're looking at, and that was a beauty. We look to have a lot more of that. 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down for Sheeran. As we head to the bottom of the second, Squatch are looking to break through here. We'll be right back.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Do you know the locals' choice for gaming excitement? It's the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. With new games arriving every month, our selection of slot machines is the freshest in town. You can always find a game with our card tables open 24 hours a day. And parking is free and easy at the Lodge, with the area's largest free parking only steps away from our front door. Enjoy spacious and comfortable gaming at the Lodge at Deadwood, the locals' choice.
All right, folks, welcome back to the bottom of the second, as the score is currently 0-0. Nothing for the Big Sticks and the Sasquatch, but the Sasquatch looking to change that right here as Carson Green leads off the inning against Jonathan Lerma, number 34, in his first appearance for the Big Sticks so far this year. And Green lines that one over, a short low grounder, as the shortstop takes care of that one. Green racing up the first base line, but not in time, as that is a quick first out for Lerma. Bailey Bordas steps in, batting 8th tonight. Already staying pretty busy at the hot corner, having to get a lot of ground balls over and throwing them across to first as he retired a few of the Big Sticks batters in the second inning. As that ball is taken outside. Bordas batting 8th tonight. We like to see that. It's a good trend to have. Almost turning over the lineup card to start the second inning. And the pitch, and a big cut at that one. Bordas wanted it. He was swinging for the fences, and that is what Shane Gardner is looking for his team. Be aggressive. Don't be afraid. We're not just guessing pitches here. It's time to be aggressive. Eventually, those are going to start hooking up. The ball in the bat is going to make connection, as that one is taken just a bit outside, a 2-1 count. So you just got to give it some time. And the Sasquatch already busy offensively, loaded up bases in the first with 2 outs, and that ball is taken bit off speed for strike 2. So count runs even. But as I said, for the early moments of this season, having that first inning aggressiveness is very imperative, as Bordas is called out on strikes on the outside edge. That strike seemed to just get a little part of the zone, but Bordas nonetheless is called out as he walks back to the dugout. And stepping up to the batter's box, rounding out the lineup tonight for the Sasquatch, left fielder number 3, Trey Vorwald. Vorwald started the first 3 games of this season in Dickinson. Got a breather last night and looking to step back in. He's made some consistent contact, some great plays over in left field as he lines that one over, and that one's a tricky hop, but it looks like Gibson is going to be able to call that one off as a quick 1-2-3 inning for Lerma. So just like that, we are headed to the top of the third. Both offenses looking to get it going tonight, and we will see the return of Griffin Sheeran, who seems to be having a great start to his night. You best believe he's excited. We'll be right back with you for the top of the third. Don't go anywhere.
Money for you. Ice cream.
And we are back here in the top of the third inning, as it looks like Griffin Sheeran is ready to face off against the designated hitter tonight, who is leading off the top of the third for the Big Sticks, Corey Brownson, the freshman from Billings, Montana. Attends Montana State University Billings, and in his third game so far, he is able to be in the DH slot as Sheeran readies for the pitch. We'll see what happens here. Takes one just a bit low. Sheeran so far for the Big Sticks, hitting a, excuse me, my apologies. Brownson for the Big Sticks, hitting a 250 mark so far in 2 games played, with a run and a hit attributed to his name. And the 1-0 count, and a big swing and a miss. Nice cut there from Brownson, but to no avail. Sheeran blows it past him for a foul tip. So now 1-1. No outs here in the third. As it'll be very interesting tonight to see what Sheeran continues to pull out of his arsenal. As we said earlier, he has 4 different pitches that are going to be going with, so very unpredictable for the batters, for the Big Sticks, as that one is taken for a strike. And another big thing that we should be giving credit to so far in this game, Sheeran is staying ahead in the pitch counts, not falling behind, not forcing full counts every at bat, making sure that he is attacking the strike zone. And so far he is doing that tonight as he nears ready for the 1-2 pitch. And taken just a bit low. Brownson spits on that one. And the crowd getting into it. And the 2-2 for Sheeran. And he beams Brownson there on the even count. And Brownson leans over. Looks like he is favoring that left arm, or right arm, excuse me. Hope everything is okay. Not a fun place to get hit. I see he looks to be really holding that right elbow, excuse me, again, as he takes first base. So now Sheeran looking to get back into that rhythm of the first 2 innings. And now stepping up to the plate, someone that we have already heard of a lot of so far in the first 4 games of this year. Kobe Krenz, the shortstop for the Big Sticks. Taking a few practice swings outside. But before the hit batsman, Griffin Sheeran, his command has been something to talk about. And he hopes to carry that into the third inning. So a great crowd through the general admission area down the first base line, as well as around the park and in the party deck, as earlier today we weren't sure if we were going to have a game for the 2nd day in a row. And luckily we were spared. There were severe thunderstorm warnings all across Lawrence County. And we were just hoping that that would not be the case here, because we really wanted to play today, or else we'd have to force a doubleheader for some time later in the year. And as the Big Sticks come back in June and July, they are a 3-game series and a 5-game series to end the month of July. So obviously tacking on an extra game to either of those series would be a lot. We really wanted to get it in today, and we're very glad we did. As Krenz takes a big hack at the first strike. As the sun is beaming out of those clouds, it's going to be a beautiful night, and it looks like they're going to have Brownson steal very easily as Sheeran's pitch thrown in the dirt and away. Johnson unable to grab that one. And Sheeran seemed to be a bit distracted on that one, hearing the call that Brownson Brownson was stealing second as he was throwing his pitch. So now a 1-1 count with a runner on, no outs for the Big Sticks. As Krenz steps back in. This has been a bit of a trouble for the Sasquatch, as have a lot of other hitters so far in this lineup. So far, 4 hits, 3 runs to show for it throughout his first 4 games of the year. As he takes that one for ball 2. So now a 2-1 count. Sheeran hoping for another quick inning. And Bogman motioning back, but Sheeran ignoring it. As that ball falls in there for a strike. So count goes even once more, 2-2 now with Brownson on second. Sheeran wants to keep him right there. Don't go any further. And the pitch, the breaking ball, right up in the zone. So now the count runs full. So Sheeran looking to go back to what he had, that success in the first 2 innings, attacking the strike zone. Not throwing too far around it, attacking the hitters directly, relying on your back, your feel, your defensive outlay for the Sasquatches. That one is a big swing and a miss up high. Krenz could not lay off of that one for out number 1. And stepping into the plate, stepping up to the plate now is Kate Austinson, the left fielder, batting 9th tonight. So that's a way to take care of Krenz on the 3-2 count. Fire one up high. Krenz could not lay off. Sheeran watches Brownson over at second. Decides against it, and the pitch. As that one almost hits Austinson, and it looks like Brownson is easily going to take third on the wild pitch right there in the dirt. So now a bit more drama to add to the inning, as another wild pitch could add to an easy run in, run home for Brownson, as he is in prime scoring position here. So the 1-0 count to the left fielder. And that one is taken up high. Johnson reaches up for that one. Bit outside of the zone. Upstairs for ball 2. As Austinson readies. And the pitch from Sheeran taken right there for a strike. So now 2-1. 1 out and a runner on third in Brownson. Talking to Sheeran earlier, he really emphasized being able to just pound away at the zone, which he has been doing in the first 2 1/3, as that one is fouled off. So now a 2-2 count against the 9-spot hitter for the Big Sticks. And obviously through attacking the strike zone, you are relying on your defense. And proven from last year, a lot of guys who can contribute defensively. And the pitch right there, as that one is lifted high, fly ball. And that ball looks to be an easy catch, but it looks like Brownson will be able to make it home in time as he slides into home. And Cam Hoyland with the catch in right field tonight. Throws that one. As Brownson easily going to make it back. So a sacrifice fly for Cade Austinson. So the Squatch will trade the run for the out. 2 outs now in the top of the third. Big Sticks now lead 1-0. But the big point here, no one on base for the Badlands Big Sticks, as Lundmark, the lineup has rolled around and the center fielder is ready. And that nice off speed once more, taken there for a strike. Sheeran looking to get back to the basics here and get ahead in his counts. As he has already shown that wide array of pitches that he was excited about pitching tonight. And the 0-1, taking a bit inside. Lundmark moves just a bit out of the way for ball 1. And the 1-1 count with 2 outs as Lundmark takes that one high. Speaking to Lundmark earlier, he emphasized that tonight was the night he wanted to hit a huge homer. And he felt like tonight was the night for some reason. He just felt it. Hopefully that is not the case. I believe in Sheeran's ability wholeheartedly to get out of this inning against Lundmark, even though he has been the Sasquatch killer so far in these first 4 games, as he takes a big hack at that one, but blew it right past him for the 2-2 count. Lundmark batting .563 in the first 4 games of the year, excuse me. In his first 16 at-bats, he's had 9 hits, 7 runs, a double, and a home run, as that one is lifted out towards right center. And that one is going to be against the wall, as it looks like Hoyland is going to be able to call that one off. But Lundmark, once again, showing his extreme hitting ability to make contact and driving that one deep against the right center field wall for a stand-up double. Man, I'm going to be happy not to hear his voice, not to hear his name, in the next few days. He is as hot of a hitter as you can be right now. And stepping in to the batter's box once more, Jack Luster, the second baseman. So now, with Lundmark on second, the 2-out pitch called for a ball. And catcher Derek Calvillo hitting in the 3 spot again tonight, lurking in the on-field circle, on-deck circle. And the 1-0 pitch taken there for a strike. There we go, Griffin. So now count runs even at 1-1. 2 outs, runner on second. And Griffin with the pitch. Another off speed, just a bit upstairs, it appears, for ball 2. So 2-1 now, as the sun is officially completely shining. Not a cloud behind it, not a cloud in front of it. A beautiful night here in Spearfish. Now it's 68 degrees. And Sheeran with a pitch, as that one is popped high, right against the booth. So now, Sheeran a pitch away from getting out of the inning. As we mentioned last night, 2 outs in the inning have been a struggle for the Sasquatch so far in the first 4 games. Hopefully Sheeran can get out of it right here. The 2-2 count. That one is fouled against the protective netting. Lesser took a good swing at that one. So now 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error for the Big Sticks so far in this game at the top of the third. And hopefully that tally is kept the same as we head to the bottom of the third. The 2-2 once more. As Lundmark is trying to steal it, he is going to be tagged out at third. Third base coach not giving much of an appeal there. He knew he was out. Lundmark walks back. And a great dart from Andrew Johnson behind the plate to tag Lundmark out and get Sheeran and the Sasquatch out of the top of the third. So the Big Sticks attack first, but not too badly. As the Sasquatch head to the bottom of the third, down 1-0, looking to mount a comeback and win their first game of the season. We'll be right back with you.
I wanna shout out to the world so they know my sweet baby loves me so. She got me going, yeah, she turns me on. And she loves me, yeah, she loves me, and it blows my mind.
Hey, nice strike.
Yeah, it blows my mind. She's my lover.
And welcome back, Squatch Nation, as we head to the bottom of the third. The Squatch down 1-0, but looking to strike back here against Jonathan Lerma here in the third, as the leadoff hitter tonight, none other than Johnny McHenry, the shortstop, takes that one low for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch from Lerma, as he is now given the 1-run lead, but hopefully not for long. Ball 2. Taken outside of the zone. 2-0. And McKinney with plenty of experience, obviously playing last year with the Sasquatch again this year, as he takes that one in for a strike. A great leadoff hitter. And a great option for a leadoff hitter, especially going throughout the season. As he will get on base. So now the 2-1 from Lerma, throws that one right down Broadway. McHenry wants that one back. And now the 2-2 pitch, as McHenry grounds that one down the third baseline. Foul.
Felt the foul ball. Felt the foul ball.
So McHenry, the sophomore switch hitter from Saracoso Community College. As we mentioned earlier, off to a bit of a slow start, slower than usual for him. But he looks to get adjusted and get right back into his hitting rhythm. I'm sure we will see that as he reaches out for that one, and that one is going to pop foul against the tent. And everyone is okay over there as the count runs full, 3-2. McHenry actually planning to attend Cal State Northridge next year as he grounds that one down the third baseline, and that one's going to get right past Tilgis, and McHenry trying for two as he slips and falls, and that is no longer going to be able to go for a double, but it looks like he is going to be there on base. As we said, that's all you need. So McHenry on first, slapping himself that he fell around the first base bag. I'm going to have to talk to him about that one after the game. But at the end of the day, McHenry attacking, driving that one down the third baseline. A beautiful hit. And now a runner on first for the Squatch as Ryan Bachman, the man of the hour last night, steps back up, looking to drive one in a gap. Takes that one for a strike. Bachman 2 for 5 last night, with a double in the 9th inning and an incredible leaping catch in the top of the 9th. Great defensive player. And the 0-1 as Lerma keeps McHenry at bay over at first, not taking any chances. Johnny may be trying to give the Big Sticks some of their own medicine after they ran rampant on the base paths last night. And McHenry threatening, looking Lerma right in the eye. But Lerma's not going to try as that one is drilled over into right field, and that one is going to be caught by Quade Peters. Peters, as we mentioned earlier, very speedy, great right fielder. Gets to that one, tracks it down in time for the first out. But Bachman gave that one a ride for a second. So, with Bachman retired, McHenry on first. Davis Carr stepping in, replacing Harrison Clark over at first base and batting third tonight after Clark had that scary injury rounding third to try to come home. A lot of bad misfortune, terrible luck. Hopefully Clark is okay. I will have more of an update for you either by the end of the game tonight or by the beginning of the game tomorrow in the series finale between the Big Sticks and the Sasquatch. As Carr takes that first pitch for a ball. So now, the 1-0 from Lerma. And that ball is lined, but that one's going to run just foul. As Carr almost got away with an opposite field single or double. Who knows how far that ball would have gone down the line. So Carr looking to put the ball in play right here. Carr and Johnson have shared catching responsibilities so far this season, as both have been able to play and start in the majority of games so far in the early season. And now he has a great opportunity here with a 1-1 count as he grounds one over to Krins, and that one is going to be safe. Looks like Carr is going to be safe over at first. So with McHenry retired, Carr is still going to be safe over there at first. For the second out of the inning. So Kobe Krins trying to turn that ball over to Jack Luster for the 6-4-3 double play. Only got one out of it. And Krins has moved from his shortstop position, moved from his second base position that he's played in the first few games of this series. And now he is manning second base tonight as Lester takes, Kranz is taking shortstop tonight as Lester takes over at second. As Johnson takes that first pitch for a strike, an 0-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first for Carr. And Lerma throws that one in the strike zone. Johnson behind 0-2 now. And Johnson batting .357 so far in his first 14 at-bats of the year. Takes that one low and away. I'm telling you folks, once this lineup explodes, they explode. It's only a matter of time. And you can already see the trends, the patterns of great hitting so far tonight. Guys are being patient, but they're also being aggressive in other counts, squaring it up. And now the 2-2 for Johnson. As Lerma throws back, trying to pick Carr off, but to no avail. As we said last night, runners in scoring position not been in the favor of the Sasquatch, as there were a lot of full counts. As Johnson belts that one over into right field, but that one is going to go foul as well. Peters rushing over, not in time, obviously. And Carr jogs back over to first. But runners in scoring position have not favored the Sasquatch so far in their matchup against the Big Sticks. Although there have been plenty of full counts and loading the bases multiple times in last night's game especially. The Big Sticks have done a little of the same. They've been able to capitalize, whereas the Sasquatch have struggled. But the Squatch are looking to change that tonight, maybe right here with Andrew Johnson. And the pitch taken just a bit outside. Lerma wanted that one. And now 3-2. Talking to Andrew the other day, he told me that a full count is his favorite count to have. We'll see if that favors him here. 3-2, as that one is fouled back. And we'll try again. AJ, a very consistent, very patient hitter at the plate. Hits for contact. Still looking for his first home run of the early summer season, as are a lot of Sasquatch batters, as he fouls that one off. Just got a bit of that one. Good battle here between Lerma and Johnson. So let's hope that Johnson can square one up here. Lerma is still bothered by Carr over at first. So now, the full count. Lerma with the payoff pitch throws, and that one is, he is caught out on strikes. Wow. Johnson shaking his head after that one. He wants that one back. But we'll have plenty of more opportunities to go as we are headed to the top of the fourth. Sasquatch down 1-0. But we'll be right back with you. Right back out. And welcome back, folks, here to beautiful Black Hills Energy Stadium here in Spearfish in Game 2 of the battle between the Spearfish Sasquatch and the Badlands Big Sticks, as your Squatch are currently down 1-0 at the top of the fourth as Griffin Sheeran takes the mound once more. And Jack Luster stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, hitting in the 2 spot tonight. And Sheeran gets ready for the first pitch, fires, and a bid inside, ball 1. Sheeran, after his first 2 innings, 1-2-3 magic for both, had a bit of a shaky third inning relatively, only surrendered 1 run. Looking to get that one back as that one is driven into left center, but that is going to be easy work for left fielder Trey Vorwald. As I said earlier, defensive magic out there. He's fast, and he gets that one. He tracks it down just in time for out number 1. So Luster retired. Derek Calvillo, stepping up to the plate now. And Sheeran looking to get back to his first 2 innings of magic. And the 1-out pitch, as that one is launched deep to the track at the wall behind the scoreboard. That ball is gone. Derek Calvillo just took that one for a ride all the way out towards left center, and there was no doubt about that one, folks. That one was absolutely launched. Calvillo rounding around the bases here, steps on home plate and heads to the dugout. So Sheeran looking to shake that one off as Jake Tilges, the third baseman, steps back in. Batting cleanup tonight for the Big Sticks. And the 1-out pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Calvillo. My apologies. That is Tilges. And the 0-1 count. Takes that one just a bit outside. Count runs even at 1-1. So Sheeran getting the opportunity to pitch after, mentioning earlier, him breaking his middle finger, in 15 different parts during the spring. This is a really exciting time for him, being able to step back on the mound. He's been doing a lot of work over there in right field, as that one's taken in the dirt for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. If you watch the first few games of the season in Dickinson, Sheeran had a few incredible plays in right field, and he has a flamethrower for an arm. And now exhibiting that on the mound tonight. Looks to blow one past him here, 2-1. And that one is fouled back as well. And Tilges steps in for the 2-2 pitch. Griffin calls off Johnson's signs. We'll see what he goes with here. And that one is a ball. So now count runs full here with 1 out in the inning. Big Sticks after Calvillo's home run. It's now a 2-0 lead for the Sticks behind 2 hits. The Squatch have had 2 hits tonight as well. Looking to add some runs to the scoreboard in the bottom of the fourth. But first we got to get through the top here. as Johnson throws. And that one is over to Carr for the second out of the inning. Great pitch there by Griffin. The sophomore righty out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Attends Minot State University his first year with the Squatch. And pitching well. So now Quade Peters, a speedy right fielder, stepping in, batting 5 spot tonight. And Sheeran getting ready to move out in this one, hopefully. And that one is called for a strike. As Peters shows bunt. So Sheeran looking to retire Peters with the 0-1 here. That one is taken a bit upstairs. As the sun is beginning to set here in Spearfish. So 2 outs, the 0-1 count. And he is going to be beamed. Quade Peters, not happy about that one, but starts walking down first baseline. Johnson and Peters seem to have a few words. As Peters takes first. And now stepping up Jaden Gibson in his second game of the year. Catching last night, now at the first base bag for the Sticks. Peters gives the thumbs up to the dugout, motioning that he is okay. So with 2 outs, Sheeran races back and throws that one, and that one is going to be deep next to the Sasquatch bullpen. And Peters will easily take a stand-up stolen base to second. And just like that, 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position for the Big Sticks once more. Sheeran looking to calm down here and get through this top of the 4th. Sheeran with a 2-out pitch now. Throws that one, taking a bit upstairs for ball 1. As we've mentioned earlier, every time that the Big Sticks have gotten on base, they have not been shy. They've been running around rampant around the base paths, being very aggressive, staying very far off the bag as there's a swing and a miss there by Gibson. And Sheeran blows it right past him for strike 1. It is imperative that Sheeran is going to be able to get through the next few innings, as of right now, the starting rotation and the bullpen for your Spearfish Sasquatch, they've been doing a lot of work the past few days. So now the 1-1 count. Sheeran stares back at Peters. Peters not moving. And Gibson takes that one then for a strike. Great pitch there. So once again, the curse of 2 outs. Sheeran looking to debunk that curse as he is trying to get out of this inning. Behind his 1-2 count right now. And a swing and a miss right there. And Sheeran gets out of trouble as Gibson is retired and Peters walks back to the dugout. And the 2-0 lead is the 2-0 Deficit is still secure for the Squatch as they look to come back and put some runs on the board here in the bottom of the fourth.
Knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
For summer at the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City. Trade-in values are at an all-time high, and there's never been a better time to buy. With over 400 vehicles on location, you're guaranteed to find the right ride to take you into summer. And while you're here, make sure to sign up to win some great summer gear, like a Rice Honda side-by-side, Black Hills Fireplace Traeger smoker, a variety of gift certificates, and more. Come by and check out a great selection of vehicles and summer gear at any of the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City and at menholdsummer.com.
Solo shot from the catcher Derek Calvillo of the Big Sticks. Launched one over the left center field wall, but the Sasquatch are looking to add a few runs of their own here in the bottom of the fourth as Lerma throws for a ball outside. Gabe Springer batting fifth tonight, the designated hitter, taking a breather after manning a lot of positions across the field in his first few games. The 1-0 count against Lerma, and that one is a bit inside. Almost hit Springer in the legs. And so now the 2-0 count. Another one in the dirt. Springer staying patient. So the 3-0 pitch incoming here, and that one is way outside. A 4-pitch walk for Jonathan Lerma, and Springer will take that gladly. So 1 on, no out for the Sasquatch as they look to cut into this 2-0 deficit. As the right fielder, Cam Hoyland, in his first game in right field tonight, batting sixth, steps in, looking to drive one somewhere. And Lerma with the first pitch, taken for a late strike there. If you remember, Hoyland actually pitched in relief last night after starter Hunter Pauley went 3 innings, and Hoyland came in. As that ball is going to get past Calvillo. And just like that, a runner on second as Springer easily jogs over to second. So a 1-1 count, no outs with Springer in scoring position already. Let's see what Hoyland can do here. And the pitch. A nice off-speed pitch for a strike. We'll make it 1-2. The last thing that Hoyland wants to do here is to be frozen on strikes. So expect to see a swing. And the pitch, taking a bit outside. So now 2-2. Count goes even. As mentioned earlier, Coach Gardner was a little upset with how many pitches were being taken by his team as of right now. He wants them to be a bit more aggressive, but as of right now tonight, a lot of different opportunities where the Sasquatch have already gotten on base by being selective with their pitches. And Hoyland showing that right here with the 2-2 count. Springer on second, not moving. And that ball is sunk on and in the dirt. So the count runs full now. Always interesting to see what a pitcher does in a full count, especially with a runner in scoring position. And the pitch, as that one is lifted over to left field, and that appears to be almost a harder catch than it needed to be for Cade Austinson over in left, but a catch nonetheless, as Springer is stuck at second. So 1 on, 1 out. Carson Green, the center fielder, looking to get his night going. Stepping in and looking to drive at least 1 home. And Lerma readies with the pitch, and that one is lined into center field. That one's going to go right up the middle as Springer is going to be held up at third. And Carson Green, just like that, runners on the corners, 1 out. That's what you need right there. Just what the coach asked for. Ambushing the first pitch that he sees. And those fastball counts, when he knows what's coming, swing for the fences. Carson Green did just that. And now Lerma in his first bit of true trouble tonight. As Calvillo walks out there, they're going to have a little mound visit for Lerma to try to strategize something here with Springer on third, Green on first. And that's got to be good for Carson. It's got to feel good. So Green hitting .273 before tonight's game. Adds another hit to his stats so far. After that one was lined into center field over the second base bag. And the Squatch bats are waking up slowly but surely. Stepping in is Bailey Bordas, the third baseman tonight. As he's looking to drive someone in. Just looking to even drive one into outfield to get a sac fly, as that one is lifted high, fly ball. And that one is going to easily be caught there by Jack Luster. As the second baseman walks back. So now, runners are stranded with 2 outs. There needs to be contact here. Trey Vorwald's going to have to hit one somewhere. So here's to hoping he can find a gap. So Lerma working fast, trying to get out of the inning, hoping that speed is on his side. Takes that one in for a strike. And Vorwald is ready. The left fielder from Lincoln College has a big hack at that one, falls to a knee. He wanted that one. So an 0-2 count here with 2 outs. Springer on third, Green on first. This would be a huge spot for Trey Vorwald to get his offensive season going. And the pitch is Green is stealing, but that does not matter anyway. Froholt is called out after a swing and a miss. So, just like that, Lerma escapes some trouble here in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth, and we will be right back here with you. The Squatch are down 2-0, but hopefully not for long.
New games every month at the Lodge. We are constantly updating our gaming floor with the latest fun games to keep our guests entertained with new games every month. For the freshest selection of slot machines in town, make the Lodge at Deadwood your gaming destination. The locals' choice for gaming excitement with the newest games is the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
And we are back here in the top of the fifth inning here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. A beautiful afternoon for some baseball after a thunderstorm threatened for there not to be any game today at all. So very, very grateful to be here tonight as the Sasquatch face off for the fifth game of the year against the Big Sticks. Divisional opponent, the Badlands Big Sticks. Winning against them so far this season is crucial. And as of right now, the Big Sticks have had their fair share of luck winning the first four, but after playing them still 9 times after tonight left in the season, we have a lot more baseball to play. Just got to get the first one. As Sheeran is back on the mound for the top of the fifth. He's worked efficiently after his first 2 innings, surrendering 1 run in each the third and the fourth inning. He's looking to settle down and get out of this one quickly. And the 0-1 there, over the head. Of number 33 for the Big Sticks. Appears to be a substitution here. And this will be Nathaniel Gillick, who came in to pinch hit just last night, and he is here again as he takes that one for a ball. So a 2-1 count here. No outs for the Sasquatch. Gillick, the righty from Dickinson State, at the plate right now, and that one is taken for a strike. Sheeran fighting back into the count, 2-2 here. So Sheeran readies for the pitch as the field starts to get a little darker. The sun's going down, the lights are on, and a swing and a miss there. Nathaniel Gillick down on strikes after taking a big hack on that one. 1 out here in the top of the fifth for Sheeran, a great strikeout. As stepping into the batter's box is Eighth place hitter, Kobe Krenz, the shortstop, once more. And the pitch from Sheeran. That one is lifted foul behind us. So Krenz, as we mentioned earlier, made the transition today on defense from second base to shortstop as he and Jack Luster traded positions. But the 0-1 count here for Sheeran, and the pitch taken a bit high. So now 1-1. Krenz also pitched in the series finale against the Sasquatch in Dickinson, closing the 9th inning to win the 3rd game of the year. And a great pitch there. Sets Sheeran up nicely. 1-2 here. Sheeran would love a quick inning here to set him up for coming out for even the 6th. And the 1-2, as that one is lifted shallow infield, and Bogman's going to call that one off just past the infield into shallow right center. Backtracks, catches that one, takes care of Krenz for the 2nd out of the 5th. So Cade Austinson stepping in here to round out the lineup for the Big Sticks. Two outs, no one on, as Sheeran is looking to get through this one with relative ease. Two runs on 2 hits for the Big Sticks, 3 hits for the Sasquatch tonight. But so far, no runs. As we said earlier, that is absolutely bound to change. Just got to keep the Big Sticks at bay. So the 1-0 count now for Sheeran after the last one was outside, and that one is as well. So a 2-0 count here, 2 outs. Carson Lundmark lurking in the on-deck circle. We would like to see him in the next inning, not in the 5th. And the pitch, taken high as well. 3 balls, no strikes. Austinson off to a bit of a slow start. 3 hits in his first 12 at-bats. And the 3-0 pitch here. Taken right down the middle. Beautiful pitch there, nice fastball. Kept Austinson humble there. And Sheeran looking to fight his way back so he doesn't have to face Lundmark here. The 3-1. And he will have to face him. That one falls outside of the zone as well. Austinson takes his base. And Carson stepping back in. So Sheeran and the Sasquatch here, fighting off the 2-out problem that has been facing the Sasquatch pitching staff so far in these first 5 games. Hoping to retire a Lundmark here. And Lundmark's angry at that one. Fouled that one off, shook his head, said a few selective words. The Big Sticks in their all red uniforms tonight. Sort of a color rush matchup, as the Squatch are donning their powder blues. And the 0-1 here from Griffin, as that one is lined into center field, and coming in on it is Green. And that ball is gonna be caught. Carson Green makes his second diving catch in center field in the past 5 games. That is the defense we are looking for. We'll see more of that, I'm sure, throughout the season. What a play. And that's the momentum we need as the Sasquatch look to take that and carry that into the bottom of the 5th. Squatch are hot.
Knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
So welcome back here. We are live at Black Hills Energy Stadium in the bottom of the 5th inning, as the Spearfish Sasquatch are looking to put a few runs on the board here, as this game is anyone's as of right now. The Big Sticks are currently up 2-0, but that doesn't take too much. A bloop and a blast, some might say, as Lerma back in through 4 innings. He's had a scoreless affair. Squatch looking to turn that around right now. Green takes that first pitch for a ball and moves a bit back. Sorry, that is not Carson Green. My apologies. I'm still stuck on the leaping dive from Green to end the 4th. This is Johnny McHenry, the top of the batting order for the Sasquatch, just who we need. As that one is taken inside once more for a 3-0 count. Lerma not being shy, throwing that one on the inside edge of the plate. So the 3-0 count here on McHenry. And that one is hit high out towards the warning track. And it looks like Austinson is going to have just enough room. Oh man, McHenry got under just got under that one just a bit. But Austinson takes care of it for the first out of the inning. And Ryan Bachman steps into the plate. Bachman hitting .267 so far. And a ball that looked like it could have gotten down a couple of minutes ago. Looks to drive something in here as he takes that ball outside. 1-0. The crowd has consistently gotten bigger here at Black Hills Energy as people continue to flow in throughout the game. Now we got a nice crowd on both sides, the third base and first base line, as Lerma throws that one outside as well. So let's see what he throws here. Throws that one inside for a strike. Now for a 2-1 count. Bogman batting .267 so far, as I just mentioned. Looking to add to that average right here. And that one is an easy pitch to call off. That one is 3-1 on a ball way outside. So Lerma now with the 3-1, and Bogman takes a huge hack at that one for strike 2. You can tell the aggressiveness of the Sasquatch hitters tonight. Taking nice cuts at a lot of Lerma's pitches. And McHenry just a few minutes ago almost took that one deep. Right at the warning track, the payoff pitch here from Lerma. And Bogman is going to ease backwards and take that one for a walk. So another base on balls for Jonathan Lerma as Davis Carr steps in to the batter's box tonight. Carr was not initially in the starting lineup, but was after a long night of catching last night, but had to eventually replace Harrison Clark after he seemed to injure something, rounding third in the first inning. As Carr takes that first one in there for a strike. Bogman on first. 1 out for the Squatch and an 0-1 count. As we said earlier, the Squatch have been on base in about every single inning. So far in the past few games, they have just yet to come across home plate. So the Squatch offense looking to improve with runners in scoring position. As Lerma throws back to Bogman for the second time, keeping him honest over there. And Carr with the 0-1 there, takes that one for strike 2. So now Lerma ahead. 2 strikes, no balls, 1 out. Squatch fighting hard here so far in the first 5 innings, looking to get their first win of the early season. It'll be a great night to do so behind this crowd. As Carr fouls that one back. And Lerma ahead still 0-2. Throws that one. Bit high for ball 1. Carr staying patient there at the plate. Great approach. And hoping to get on base here in any way he can. And Bachman, for the 3rd time in this at bat, runs back to first after Lerma tries to throw him out there. Making sure he does not have a huge lead to steal second. And now Lerma with the pitch and a swing and a miss there by Davis Carr. So now the second out of the inning as Andrew Johnson looks to do some damage here. Still looking for his home run that he is so adamant about getting. So 2 runs on 2 hits so far for the Big Sticks tonight. 3 hits and no runs to show for the Squatch. And that has been the tale of the first 5 games against the Big Sticks. And the Squatch looking to change that narrative tonight. As Johnson takes that first pitch, nods that one off. Knew what pitch he was getting. Ball one just a bit outside. And Lerma that time did try to throw out Bachman. And Bachman gets back safely. So now Johnson here with the 1-0 count. And the pitch, a bit inside. So 1 on, 2 outs for the Squatch. Still looking to break that 0 on the scoreboard. And the 2-0, as that one is taken there for a strike. Johnson not sure about that one. And the stadium lights on full effect here as the sun is officially going down. And that one is pulled foul down the left field line. Johnson had a good bit of that one. Unfortunately, just went foul. Hoping for another pitch like that here with a 2-2 count. And that one is lifted high, jammed him. And it looks like Coy Peters is rushing in, but neither him nor Gibson were able to chase that one down in foul territory. So now Johnson's gonna have another chance here. AJ starting to get a piece of Lerma's pitches here. Let's see what he can do with it. Lerma 3 hits through 4 2/3. And the pitch. And that one is grounded out towards Tilgis as Tilgis fires across first in time, and Johnson is retired. And through 5 innings goes Jonathan Lerma as the Squatch are still held scoreless. They look to come back in the next inning as we head to the top of the 6th, down 2-0.
Here at All Balance Bookkeeping, we have over 30+ years of bookkeeping experience. We can take care of any office tasks, large or small, so you can focus on running your business. All Balance Bookkeeping, where everyone counts.
Human Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
And welcome back here to Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish, South Dakota. It is currently 8:24 Mountain Time here as the 6th inning has arrived. As Griffin Sheeran here in his 6th inning of work has only surrendered 2 runs on 2 hits tonight. And after the 3rd inning and the 4th inning, surrendering a run in each of those, had a scoreless 5th, got out of that inning relatively quickly, looking to do the exact same here in the 6th. As the Sasquatch desperately need him to eat as many innings as possible, especially before the next series once the Big Sticks leave town. And the first pitch there, taken inside for a ball. And now up to bat for the Big Sticks. Once again, second baseman Jack Luster. And the 1-0 there. Taken low and away for a ball. The field lights are in full effect here as the sun has officially gone down. And Sheeran's 2-0 pitch. That one is taken high. So ball 3 here. Sheeran trying to get back to that strike zone that he was absolutely pounding earlier on in the game. And the 3-0 there as Luster fouls that one, drives it against the protective netting for strike 1. As that scares head coach Cam Johnson, gives him a little jump over there. Didn't expect to see that one coming right at him. Luckily everyone is okay. So Sheeran fighting his way back into this count here, 3-1. And Luster did not offer, according to the first base umpire, and he takes first for a base on balls from Sheeran. So a leadoff walk here for the Big Sticks as Derek Calvillo, the catcher, is back in and stepping up to the plate after his moonshot to left center just in the 4th inning. There was no doubt about that one, as he has had a great start to his offensive season for the Big Sticks. But Sheeran looking to retire him here. So no outs, runner on first in the form of Luster. And Calvillo takes a nice swing at that one, but fouled back. And lands on the stairway of the booth. There we go. So Sheeran figuring out what pitch he wants to throw here with the 0-1. He's got to be smarter on Calvillo. Checking Luster over at first, and a nice off speed for strike 2. As Calvillo goes down swinging on that one. So now Sheeran ahead. Derek, the 6-foot junior from Dickinson State. Here in an 0-2 count against Sheeran. And Griffin ahead. Struck him out. Right there, that was a beautiful pitch as Sheeran freezes Calvillo. And you know, that one had to feel good. Covio back in the dugout now. Behind that beautiful pitch. And now Jake Tilgis, the third baseman. And the 1-out pitch from Sheeran as he continues to stare over at Lester. And Lester's threatening to run. Decides smartly to stay back. As we said earlier, the Big Sticks aren't doing anything special. Outside of that moonshot, they're just playing smart baseball. And when they get on base, they've been able to capitalize. That has been the difference so far in this series. When they get on base, they make sure that they drive in a run. And the Squatch are not far behind. They just got to start driving in those runners. And they have the talent to do so, no doubt about it. And the pitch there. 4 strike 2. So Griffin once more in the driver's seat. Ahead of Tilgis here, 0-2. And the pitch. That one is taken just a bit away. Sheeran being very careful. Keeping Lester at bay over at first base, making sure he doesn't stay too far off the path. Doesn't want him to maintain too good of a distance. Because obviously, as we know, the Big Sticks do not hold back. They'll steal any base they possibly can. So Sheeran looking to retire Tilgis here. The 1-2. And that ball is taken outside for a ball. Count goes even now. And Sheeran, in his first appearance of the summer and in a long time on the mound, has been very impressive to this point. Would be great to see a strikeout next to Tilgis's name, if that is in the cards, the 2-2. And that one is grounded over to third, and that one is going to turn a 5-4-3 double play. And that is exactly the momentum we need right there as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Your Sasquatch are looking to get on the board. We'll be right back with you.
Knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back here in the bottom of the 6th as the Squatch are looking to get on the board. Currently held scoreless. The Big Sticks are in the lead 2-0 here behind 2 hits. The Squatch are due. They have 3 hits, no runs to show for it. Looking for that to change here as that fastball is blazing right down the middle. And Danny Rivera, the new pitcher for the Big Sticks, as he is throwing some major heat. We know a lot about Rivera. He actually pitched in the second game against the Sasquatch. And the man knows how to throw a fastball. Pitches consistently in the 90s with his fastball. Not sure what he tops out at, but I know that when he is on, he's on. As he is looking for an effective inning of relief, hopefully not so much so, as the count is now 2-1 to Gabe Springer, the designated hitter tonight. And Springer takes that one low for ball 3. So with Rivera's appearance on the mound, that means that the night is over for, as the crowd disagrees with that one, as Rivera gets the strike call there. Now the count runs full. And the pitch, as that one is grounded foul next to the Sasquatch dugout. But as I was saying earlier, the appearance from Rivera tonight means the end of the line for Jonathan Lerma, who went 5 innings of 3 hit, no run ball. A few opportunities for the Sasquatch to break through, but not to be so far, as Springer is caught out on strikes on a ball on the inside of the zone there, and Rivera froze him. Rivera means all business with that fastball, I tell you that much. And now stepping up to the plate for the Sasquatch, Cam Hoyland. As that ball gets past Derek Calvillo behind the plate. Crowd was not very pleased with the call on the 3-2 to Springer, as a lot of them disagreed, thinking that was a ball. And it did look a little inside from here, but who am I to question calls? I didn't have a bad eye behind here anyway. So now the count even at 1-1 for Cam Hoyland in his first game in right field and at the plate as he takes a big swing at that one. So now Rivera ahead, 1-2. One out, no one on for the Squatch. Hopefully Hoyland is the first. And that ball is taken a bit high for ball 2. The Squatch just need that one big break to break through on the scoreboard and a cut right back into this lead, the 2-2. And Cam Hoyland, a swing and a miss there behind a nasty breaking ball from Rivera. And so Hoyland will be retired for the second out of the inning as Carson Green steps back up, the center fielder. Made an incredible diving grab to save any sort of run whatsoever from the Big Sticks just a couple innings ago. And after lining a pitch right over second base a couple innings ago, he's looking to have more of that magic tonight as he takes a big swing at that one. And Rivera, the 6'1" junior from New York. Attends Concordia University, Nebraska. And so far in his first 2 appearances of the season for the Sticks, he's been flawless. Hopefully not for too long here. The 1-1 pitch, 2 outs. As Green spins out of that one. Steps back just a little. And Rivera with the pitch. That one gets past Calvia there. So now Green, able to be a little bit more selective. Trying to figure out which pitch he should go with here. My bets would say that he'll try to beat you with a fastball. Let's see what he does. And that is a fastball indeed, but very low for ball 4. As Green steps on first. 1 on, 2 outs for the Sasquatch. And the third baseman stepping up now. Bailey Bordas, the sophomore from Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. Bordas actually planning to attend Cal State University Monterey Bay in the fall. Very excited about that transition. Did some research on them. A top 10 institution in Division II sports. Very excited for Bailey as he spends his summer with the Sasquatch before heading there. And that ball is taken inside as it looks like Green is going to make it there, sliding easily to steal second. So now Green in scoring position. Bordas given the opportunity to square one up here. Find a gap, get Green home. So Rivera with the 1-1 count here. And that one is going to be in the dirt as well for ball 2. Bailey with that relaxed swing, gets ready. And Green. And Bordas takes a nice hack at that one. So now 2-2, 2 outs, Green on second. And Green has Rivera thinking back there at second. Second baseman isn't going to try anything. And the 2-2, taken upstairs, ball 3. So now this is where it gets interesting. Rivera finds a way, potentially walks Bordas here. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, which has been the name of the game seemingly for the Sasquatch in the last few days. As Green steals, and Calvillo is not going to be able to make that throw over to third because that is a walk anyway. Now runners on the corners for Rivera as he sees his first inning of trouble. Just in time for left fielder Trey Vorwald, looking for that first big hit of the year. As Vorwald's going to take a step away from the plate. Walk over there to head coach Shane Garner. Have a quick conversation as Rivera has a conversation with Coach Cam Johnson. And the crew trying to figure out how they want to work Vorwald here. This game's been close all night, folks. 2-0 lead for the Big Sticks, but the Sasquatch have been knocking on the door inning after inning after inning. Just one big hit. And Trey Vorwald might have the keys to the car here. So Bordas on first, Green inching off of third. Vorwald up to bat, and that one is grounded. Looks like he broke his bat. That one is going to be a soft toss over to first as Vorwald hustles up the first base line, but not in time, as it appears that Rivera gets out of that inning unscathed. So inning after inning, very, very, very close call there. But the Sasquatch are still held scoreless. They'll aim for offensive production in the bottom of the 7th. First we go to the top. We'll be right back with you. We are back here in Black Hills Energy Stadium. It has just hit 8:50 Mountain Time as we have reached the top of the 7th inning. Folks, if you just missed the bottom of the 6th, the Sasquatch have still struggled to knock the door down against the Big Sticks. At some point or another, they got to start getting those runs across, and as it will come, I know it has been frustrating for the team as they're trying to drive a few across here in this game, down 2-0 against the Big Sticks. 3 hits so far under the Sasquatch on the scoreboard, but nothing to show for it after a jammed fastball from Trey Vorwald for the last out of the 6th. So the Sasquatch still have 3 innings left to work offensively. So anything can happen. But first, Sasquatch pitching has done a great job tonight, and they have to continue that for the next 3 innings to give this offense a chance. And we'll see what Micah Larson can do stepping out of the bullpen tonight for his first appearance since the 3rd game of the Dickinson series against the Big Sticks. As that one is taken just a bit outside for ball 1. Larson, a Wisconsin native. In his 2nd appearance, he's really enjoyed his time with the Big Sticks so far. He can throw a bit of heat on his own. As his hat falls off, has to readjust that. I guess when you throw so hard, sometimes your hat just flies off. I wouldn't know how that is, because I cannot throw half the speed of Michael Larson. So Larson with the 2-0 count. Throws that one just a bit outside and falls on the mound. Hopefully he's okay, he seems to be. As once more, the 5-hitter Quade Peters, the right fielder tonight, stepping in to lead off the 7th inning. So Larson down 3-0 here, looking to throw a strike. And that one almost beams Peters. Peters walks out and takes his base. So first base on balls from Michael Larson. 1 on, no out. Larson, the 6-foot freshman righty from Bryant and Stratton College, Wisconsin, in his 2nd game tonight. Stares down Peters over at first, making sure he doesn't get too big of a lead. And now throws a ball just a bit upstairs to Jaden Gibson, the first baseman. Now the 1-0 pitch from Michael Larson as Gibson offers. He went around, so now counts even at 1-1. Gibson in his 2nd game, his first start was last night. In his 2nd game, he's had quite a bit of success meshing in with the rest of this hot-hitting lineup for the Big Sticks. And the 1-1, as that call distracted him, Larson throws that one way off target as Peters is easily going to jog into second base. So now Peters in scoring position, nobody out. And a 2-1 count. As there appears to be a mound visit right here. Checking on Larson to make sure everything's okay. Larson's had a bit of a tough start to the inning. Not in terms of pitches, but just staying on the mound. His head fell off on the first pitch, and then he fell on the dugout. Not the dugout, excuse me. Fell on the mound, and then just now throws that one way out of reach of Andrew Johnson. So Coach Logan Lottie going out there to make sure that everything is okay. Appears to be. Larson settling down. So the Big Sticks so far, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 error. Not too many opportunities, but when they have gotten on, they've capitalized, as they have this entire series against the Sasquatch. Spearfish is looking for a break, as that one is lined down to third. And it looks like Bordas is going to get that one easily as he fires across the diamond to Carr for out number 1. The best possible scenario outside of a strikeout there for Larson. As Gibson hits that one off the tip of the bat. And Bordas able to check Peters to make the easy throw over to Carr. So Peters stays put. 1 out with Corey Brownson, the designated hitter, stepping up to bat. Excuse me, that is not Corey Brownson. Corey Brownson was substituted for Nathaniel Gillick earlier in this game. As that ball gets away and behind Johnson, and Peters is easily going to take third. So now stakes get a bit higher here for Larson. So the Squatch have been knocking on the door seemingly every half inning, but have been able to break through yet. And if they want a chance tonight, they got to stay here, as it looks like Peters is really knocking down that third base line. being aggressive, as every other base runner has been for the Big Sticks, seemingly every game so far. So Jillick took that last ball. Count is now 2-0. Runner on third, one out. Larson's got to get creative here. The pitch. And that one graces the edge of the plate for strike one. We'll take more of those. Great pitch there by Micah. Now the 2-1 for Larson as he throws that one away, and that one is going to get past him. Johnson unable to come up with it. And Peters, as he has been attacking the third base line seemingly this entire inning, takes that one home. And now the score is Big Sticks 3, Sasquatch nothing. Great pitching all night by the Sasquatch. A lot of the opportunities for the Big Sticks have just been seemingly on wild pitches. As we said, there's only been 2 hits so far. In terms of hitting, they have been held at bay the entire night. As there's a nice strike one there. Count runs full for Jillick. So now base is empty for Larson. The full count. He's got to get Nathaniel out, and he does. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball there. Beautiful pitch to take care of Jillick. And now Kobe Krins stepping right back in. Outside of that wild pitch, Micah's had a great night so far. Larson in his first year with the Big Sticks, used to a closer role, shutting down the 9th inning for his school. Now in a seventh inning position here with 2 outs. I'm sure it feels a little bit different for him. As he throws that one there for a nice strike. That one finds the zone. So now 3 runs on the board for the Big Sticks on only 2 hits, and hopefully that is all they have tonight. As Larson with a pitch. Tries that pitch again, just a bit outside. And the 1-1, 2 outs, Larson. Had some heat on that one now. Larson is fully capable of it. As he told me the other day, that in the fall he was topping out at 91. The 2-1 here. And that one is a bit off the plate, as Larson is trying to get out of this inning. Kobe Krins been very patient at the plate tonight. The shortstop along with the second baseman, Jack Luster, they have been dangerous as he goes around. No doubt about it, Krins offered at that one for strike 2. So here we are, Squatch down 3-0. Top of the 7th, a full count, 2 outs. What will Larson do with Kobe Krins? And he'll blow it right past him is what he's gonna do. A foul tip into the glove of Johnson, and that's how you take care of the inning right there. A great inning by Michael Larson outside of that one wild pitch as he heads to the dugout. Squatch are down 3-0, but headed down at the bottom of the 7th. A lot more baseball, especially on the offensive end, for the Squatch to be played. We'll be right back.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
And welcome back, folks, as we just saw Rivera's first pitch here after the stretch in the bottom of the 7th. Rivera out for his second inning of relief work tonight against the leadoff hitter for the Sasquatch, shortstop Johnny McHenry. Looking to find a gap or just blast one out of the park. Either will do right now. As the Squatch are currently down 3-0. And they are due. These bats will certainly get hot. And we've seen much improvement tonight already as that one is taken for a strike. Count now falls 3-1 as McHenry's ahead here. 3 hits for Spearfish. No runs yet as McHenry takes that one as well. A blazing fastball for the second strike. Plenty of full counts tonight. And Rivera with the pitch. And that one is lined right behind us in the booth into the parking lot. Right next to the Badlands Big Sticks bus. Don't imagine a window broke or anything like that. Hopefully not. But Rivera's payoff pitch once more. And McHenry already knew that one was outside. Halfway up the baseline before the pitch was even in the glove. And that's exactly what we need. We've seen a lot of this, folks. We just got to break through at some point or another. We will get on. The Sasquatch have been aggressive. They have been getting on base. As we said last inning, runners on first and third, unable to cross home plate. But with the top of the order, it's one of the best chances the Sasquatch will have all night with Ryan Bachman, whose bat has been hot, especially last night. And Bachman looking to drive something somewhere. And Rivera with the pitch. Almost knocks Bachman out. And Bachman had to take a deep breath. He's okay. Had to motion to the third base coach. He is all right. Gives a bit of a smile there. So now the 1-0 count as Bachman readjusts, gets back in. The hometown hero, Bachman, the righty from Rapid City, not too far away whatsoever. About 40 minutes from Spearfish, give or take. And the 1-0 count there as he takes a nice hearty cut at that one. 4 strike 1. So now Rivera readying on the 1-1. McHenry on first, no one out for the Squatch as he grounds that one. Just foul. Derek Carr racing over there to pick up the foul ball as he is lurking on the on-deck circle. As the head coach Cam Johnson for the Big Sticks, talking to Calvillo, checking everything out, checking the scene, if you will. As Bachman, I'm sure, still trying to get over that ball inside that almost took his head off. So now the 1-2 count for Bachman. And that one is lined. Bachman making good progress here. Fouling off some pitches, a good eye, staying in the fight. So now 1-2 count as there appears to be a bit of activity in the Big Sticks bullpen as of right now. Can't tell who it is, but they do have a pitcher up and throwing. As Rivera has a runner on, and McHenry's going to steal, and Bachman swings and misses, but McHenry is going to easily get there as he considers that ball is over the second baseman's head. McHenry thinks about going to third. Smarley decides otherwise, and he is at least stolen. So now with McHenry on second and Bachman striking out, McHenry walking it off, seeing what's going on as Derek Carr. As head coach Shane Gardner has walked down the third base line and appears to be arguing with the ump. From what it looks like, it seems that they are motioning towards catcher's interference. At least that's what I would have to guess. He is not happy. Shane Gardner knows the frustrations, understands. He understands that it has been a tough first few games for the Sasquatch offensively, and any opportunity to get in scoring position will be much accepted. The ump said that Bachman obviously interfered with the catcher's throw, and so now McHenry has to retreat to first. So Bachman retired now with Derek Carr up to the plate. 1 on, 1 out now for the Sasquatch. And that one, you can hear it from up here. Carr slams that one. He is not happy. I would not be happy either. One thing I failed to mention about Rivera, he throws hard, but sometimes he'll throw hard at you. On the first pitch of the game that Rivera started the other night in Dickinson, he hit the leadoff batter for the Spearfish, and that hit was heard widely around, all the way from the booth. I could hear it, and I could hear this one just now. This Carr's trying to walk that one off. wisely turns around and takes that pitch to the back. So obviously not the way we want Carr to reach first. But nonetheless, Rivera is out of the game now as Johnson visits the mound. And it looks like they are going to go with their new pitcher who is now exiting the bullpen just now. We'll have to get a number. As Rivera is now motioning to, it appears, a trainer. Motioning towards his shoulder, not sure what that's about, but he is now in the Sasquatch dugout. As that ball obviously was not intentional towards Carr. So now a very interesting situation with Carr on first, McHenry on second. Once again, is anyone surprised here? The Sasquatch are knocking on the door once more. One pitch and one knock will have this game tied, 3-3. So as Rivera is getting checked out in the dugout for the Sasquatch, and Carr is being talked to on the first base line by the hitting coach, it looks like we are going to take a little break as we have the new bullpen pitcher coming in for the Big Sticks. We'll have his name, we'll have his number, we'll have everything about him when we get back in the bottom of the seventh here.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
So they know my sweet baby loves me so. She got me going, yeah, she turns me on. She loves me, yeah, she loves me, and it blows my mind.
Hey, nice play.
Yeah, it blows my mind. She's my lover.
Pitching change for the Big Sticks as the Squatch are knocking on the door once more in this game. It has appeared to be every inning, but no opportunity better than right now for Andrew Johnson to knock something in. Johnson been behind the plate all night, looking for a great opportunity here now as he fouls that one out of sight for strike one. Taking the mound now for the Big Sticks after the exit of Daniel Rivera is Eric Kessler, the freshman righty out of the University of Jamestown in his first appearance so far this year. So after the quick exit of Rivera, hopefully everything is okay with him. The Big Sticks were left with no option as Johnson grounds that one over, and that one's going to be thrown from short to second to first. But luckily, it looks like he is safe. That ball is going to fall out of the glove of the first baseman, Gibson. And just like that, unfortunately, the runners are on the corners, which is good news, but at the expense of an out. So the 6-4-3 double play was almost in effect there for the Big Sticks, but luckily, with the dropped ball out of the glove of Gibson, the Squatch still have a breath of life here with two outs, as that one's inside on Gabe Springer. Springer in the DH slot tonight after playing all over the field throughout the first 4 games of the year, as he takes that fastball there for a strike. Springer circles around. Just got to find a way to knock one across. 1-1. As Johnson tries to fool Calvillo there. But it runs back to first, as the count now rises to 2-1 for Kessler. In his first appearance, Eric Kessler been put in a very, very critical situation for the Big Sticks, as Springer almost got on that one. He wants that one back, a huge swing. Springer looking to square one up from Kessler, and he is unable to do so, as a swing and a miss on a nice pitch there from Eric Kessler in his first appearance of the year. So, another inning, another runners on first and third for the Sasquatch, knocking on the door, unable to convert. We still have 2 more innings to make some magic tonight. We'll have to see, but we're going to the top of the 8th first with Michael Larson out on the mound. We'll be right back, folks. Don't move a muscle. And welcome back here to the top of the 8th as Michael Larson takes the bump after his first inning in the 7th. As a nice strike and a swing and a miss there by Kate Austinson, the left fielder, rounding out the bottom of the order for the Big Sticks. So now an 0-1 pitch from Larson, that beautiful off speed. Paints that one straight in the strike zone. Count now goes to 0-2 in favor of Larson, obviously. And the 0-2, just a bit outside. Austinson does not bite on it. As mentioned earlier, the Sasquatch pitching outside of a couple of wild pitches that have advanced a bunch of runners for the Big Sticks. They've been unreal. Exceptionally well done by the pitching staff so far tonight, as that ball is popped a mile high into center field. Carson Green is going to call that one off. It's a can of corn for Green. For out number one, Austinson races back to the dugout. So the two pitchers so far for the Sasquatch, Griffin Sheeran, after 6 innings of exceptional work, 2 runs surrendered from Sheeran, one of them off of a passed ball, and then a passed ball run given up by Larson. You take those 2 away, it's a 1-0 game. But Larson looking to retire the leadoff hitter for the Big Sticks tonight, Carson Lundmark. The player who will be in my nightmares after this series is well over. As Larson throws that one in on the hands of Lundmark for ball 2. And judging by the way that Lundmark has been hitting so far in his first 5 games, if he keeps this up, he will be the nightmare of many opposing pitchers throughout the division for the rest of the season. The 2-0 pitch for Larson. And that ball is taken a bit high for ball 3 here. So the 3-0 here from Micah, as he almost beams Lundmark. But either way, regardless of whatever he did, it was still ball 3, so Lundmark takes his base. 1 on 1 out for the Sticks. So Micah taking a step off the mound, recalibrating for Jack Luster, the second baseman. And that pitch is taken for a strike. We are nearing 9:30 Mountain Time here in Spearfish. This game started at 6:35 first pitch, so about 3 hours now. The 0-1, Larson fires back to first, but unable to get Lundmark as he slides back safely. A great dart from Larson on the mound, though. That's not an easy throw. And while this game has been relatively low scoring, obviously, it has taken a bit longer because of the fact that both sides have been on base, attacking, knocking on the door all night. As that ball is taken. Count now 1-1, 1 on 1 out still. And unfortunately for the Sasquatch, as many opportunities as they have had, it has not been the same luck as the Big Sticks have had tonight and for the past few games, as the Big Sticks have 3 runs on only 2 hits and an error to their name tonight. As that ball is lifted into shallow left center, as Vorwald is going to be able to cut that one off. And just like that, Lundmark is at second, and Lester is over at first. So once again, another inning. Multiple guys on in scoring position. As Derek Calvillo comes in. Calvillo, the catcher tonight. the 3-spot hitter. As Larson readies against Derek, as that ball is a bit low. Calvillo earlier in the game in the 4th inning took Griffin Sheeran way deep over the left center field wall. As not sure how he got all of that one, but he did. And that ball was long gone, but Sheeran got the best end of him at the end of the night, striking him out in the next matchup between the two in the later innings, as he takes that one for a ball. So now a 2-0 count. As Larson's looking to escape an 8th inning jam here. Checking back at Lundmark over at second, and that one is grounded over to Bordas at third, and then second, and then that one is going to be a wild errant throw. So the 5-4-3 is out of question once more, and a run comes home to score off of the errant throw to first. So Lundmark recovers. Lundmark makes it through for the 4th run of the night for the Big Sticks. So now 2 outs, but a run crosses for the Big Sticks as Bordas threw over to Bachman for the first out, and Bachman having to make that quick transfer and then throwing over the head of Carr, a really quick turn. But 2 outs now for the Big Sticks with a 4-run lead here in the top of the 8th. So now 1 error on the board for both teams, as Larson has the 1-0, now 2-0, as his hat falls off again. So now Calvillo over at first after that grounder to third. And the 2-0 to cleanup hitter Jake Tilgis, the third baseman. So Larson now having to crawl back into the pitch count here against Tilgis. 3 straight balls. Once again with 2 outs. The Sasquatch pitchers have struggled mightily so far as he makes that one fall in there in the strike zone for strike 1. As I was saying, the Sasquatch tonight and in the past few games have dealt through the first 2 batters in the inning, but once it hits 2 outs, they've had a lot of trouble. As Larson fires that one. He put a grunt into that one for sure, as that one is strike 2. Now count runs full, and Larson a strike away from getting out of this inning. Until just ready. Larson reading the sign from Johnson as he throws back there, keeping the catcher Calvillo at first. So the important payoff pitch here from Larson, and swing and a miss. And Tilgis is taken care of there for the 3rd out of the 8th, and Larson walks off after surrendering 1 run off the errant throw to first. The Sasquatch are down 4, but still 2 innings to make up that ground. Time to break through, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with you. Bottom of the 8th.
New games every month at the Lodge. We are constantly updating our gaming floor with the latest fun games to keep our guests entertained with new games every month. For the freshest selection of slot machines in town, make the Lodge at Deadwood your gaming destination. The locals' choice for gaming excitement with the newest games is the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Welcome back, Squatch Nation, here in the bottom of the 8th as Cam Hoyland steps up to the plate against Eric Kessler. After Kessler got out of that 7th inning jam for the Big Sticks, as he fires that one there for a strike. Counts 0-1 against Hoyland now. Cam in his first game in right field and at the plate as he looks to make something happen here. The 1-1 count here as the crowd's starting to get into it with Sasquatch chants. Now 2-1 as Hoyland spits on that one. This home crowd understanding that the bats are hot when they are hot. They just got to get them there first. As that one falls into the strike zone for strike 2. Count now even. Kessler nods at the sign. And the pitch as that one is popped high and out of the park. As, whew, almost hits someone at the party circle. Luckily no one was hurt there. And Cam lives to see another day. With runners on first and third in the bottom of the 7th. After the swift exit from the previous pitcher for the Big Sticks, Daniel Rivera, Kessler had to come in a really, really critical situation for the Sticks, and he ended up retiring the side, not letting anyone score for the Sasquatch. But only a 4-run lead for the Sticks, with still the bottom of the 8th and the 9th to go for the Squatch. Plenty of ample opportunity, and that's exactly what you're asking for right there as Hoyland takes that 3-2 walk. And just like that, as every other inning has started for the most part, the Squatch are on base. Coming through the middle of this lineup, leading out, we have 7-hitter Carson Green, as he squared one up earlier in the game. Right up the middle. Looking to do some more of that action right now. And Green does not offer on that one. Thought about it, but holds back for the first ball of the at-bat. And Kessler making sure Hoyland doesn't go anywhere as a big swing and a miss. Nice cut there by Green. Nods it off, knowing what that was. hoping to see another pitch like that. So now the 1-1 for Kessler, as he is going to be tagged out. Hoyland got a little too cute, got a little too far off the base. And just like that, Kessler with a dart back to first, and Gibson takes care of Hoyland with the tag. So now, with one out, the count still remains 1-1. The Squatch, unfortunately, have just not been able to catch a break tonight. And the pitch there, Green fouls that one back. So momentum shifts in Kessler's favor. After a leadoff walk, the count looks a lot different now, and it surely does after that strikeout of Carson Green. After Kessler fired that one. And Carson gave it a nice swing. But unfortunately for out number 2, as he whiffed it. So now the third baseman batting in the 8-hole tonight. Bailey Bordas, you've heard his name a lot, especially at the hot corner. He has stayed busy, plenty of grounders his way, and he's been great. Firing across the first when he needs to, getting many outs, and also turned a double play earlier tonight as that one is lifted high into left field, and that is an easy catch. Routine play for Cade Austinson. So just like that, after what could have been a promising inning for the Sasquatch, turns into nada. So we head to the top of the 9th, looking for some better luck as there is some movement in the Sasquatch bullpen. We'll be back to let you know who it is in just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back.
New games every month at the Lodge. We are constantly updating our gaming floor with the latest fun games to keep our guests entertained with new games every month. For the freshest selection of slot machines in town, make the Lodge at Deadwood your gaming destination. The locals' choice for gaming excitement with the newest games is the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
And we are back here at the top of the 9th as Michael Larson takes his 3rd inning of work into the 9th as he fires away against Quade Peters, the right fielder for the Big Sticks. Fires in a strike for strike one. An 0-1 count right now. And another beautiful pitch in there for the strike zone for strike two. So Micah ahead early here. Trying to finish off Peters in 3 pitches. Let's see if he can do it. And that one is grounded softly back off the dugout, off the mound, and that one is going to be fired from McHenry over to Carr. That one took a tricky hop off of the mound, but directly to Johnny McHenry, who was able to fire a nice dart to Davis Carr for the first out. So Peters retired on 3 pitches as Jaden Gibson steps back in. So Larson has now seen everyone officially in the Big Sticks lineup. And the 1-out pitch to Gibson for a strike. Outside of that one wild pitch, which unfortunately cost Larson a run there, he's been pounding the strike zone as well. Great pitching from both him and Sheeran tonight. As that was the exact pitch that actually had a Lundmark cross home in the top of the 7th, or the top of the 8th, my apologies. But a great pitch nonetheless, especially when it is utilized the way that Larson wants it. So the 1-1. Throws that one just off the edge of the plate for a ball. So 4 runs on 3 hits now for the Big Sticks. And Larson fires that one. Gibson did all he could do just to get a piece of it. The Spearfish faithful staying around because they believe in their Sasquatch. Understanding a 4-run lead isn't too bad. Not too hard to overcome. Just got to get a few people on base. The rest is history from there. As that one is taken a bit outside. So now the count runs full with 1 out, nobody on against Gibson. And Micah with a pitch. And that one struck him out. Froze Gibson. Gibson had nowhere to go with that one, and he knew it immediately. Walks back upset with himself on that one. But there wasn't much he could do, because in a split second, that ball was in the mid of Andrew Johnson. He had a 1/10 of a second to react, if that. For out number 2. As now number 33 for the Sticks is back Nathaniel Gillick for his 3rd plate appearance with 2 outs. And now Micah just firing away at the zone. Another strike. 0-1, 2 outs. And the 0-1. So Gillick's still searching for that first hit tonight. And Larson doing everything he can to make sure that is just simply not going to happen. The 1-1. And a half-hearted swing there. Wasn't really sure if he wanted it, but either way, it is a strike. A 1-2 count to Nathaniel Gillick now. as Mike is ready. Will he strike out another? Yes, sir. 2 in a row. Micah Larson steps off the mound and knows exactly what he just did. An incredible inning from Mr. Larson tonight. 3 innings, 2-run ball. He'll take that any night. So, folks, we have one more inning. One more half inning, that is. And that is the bottom of the 9th. Time to put your rally caps on because the Squatch bats will be hot. Time to rally back and take the first win of the season. Let's get after it. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Do you know the locals' choice for gaming excitement? It's the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. With new games arriving every month, our selection of slot machines is the freshest in town. You can always find a game with our card tables open 24 hours a day. And parking is free and easy at the Lodge, with the area's largest free parking only steps away from our front door. Enjoy spacious and comfortable gaming at the Lodge at Deadwood, the locals' choice. New games every month at the Lodge. We are constantly updating our gaming floor with the latest fun games to keep our guests entertained with new games every month. For the freshest selection of slot machines in town, make the Lodge at Deadwood your gaming destination. The locals' choice for gaming excitement with the newest games is the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort.
Okay. And welcome back, Squatch Nation. We are here live at Black Hills Energy Stadium in the bottom of the 9th as the Squatch are looking to walk it off for their first win of the season in a walk-off style. Wouldn't that be something? As Trey Vorlin steps up to round out the order tonight for the Sasquatch as he takes the first strike against Eric Kessler and thinks about it on that one, but Kessler throws it right down Broadway for an 0-2 count here. So the 0-2 now. And he takes that one just a bit off the plate for ball 1. Good eye by Trey. Vorlin in his first game back after taking a little break yesterday after starting the previous 3 games. And the 1-2 as that one is lifted high but foul, as that one is going to hit the dugout, and luckily no one got hurt. So now Vorlin walks back, circles the plate with a 1-2 count here against Kessler. As we've been saying all night, the Sasquatch have had many opportunities, and those will eventually break through. They have been 0 for 2 many tonight in runners in scoring position. But when the bats wake up, as they will, there's a great opportunity. And in the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th especially, no better time to get those bats going. So now the 2-2. As Vorlin fouls that one off, staying tough here in this count. As many pitches as you can make Kessler throw tonight, that would be helpful. So Trey staying here in the fight. 2-2. Big Sticks up 4-0 with no outs. As there is a swing and a miss on a sweet pitch from Kessler. And Vorwald is down on strikes. So 1 out here as the lineup card flips over for shortstop Johnny McHenry. So Kessler readies, and the pitch to McHenry. As first base says no, he did not go around. So ball 1 there for Kessler. McHenry a great eye. And good ability not to go around on that pitch. So 1-0 as he fouls that one back. Got just under that one. This game has been light years closer than the 4-0 score indicates, as both teams have only been able to have 3 hits, and both with an error attributed to each team. So now the 2-1 from Kessler. As McHenry takes that one, Johnny bends back a little bit. Not so sure about that call. But either way, count now rises to 2-2 with 1 out and no one on. That one's taken high and outside. Johnny takes a deep breath. And awaits the pitch. And the payoff, as that one is going to be fouled off. And it just looks just like that. Actually, it'll be off the glove of Calvillo. My apologies. And Johnny, for the second time in his last 2 plate appearances, takes another walk. He's been on base a lot tonight. We just got to get him to home plate. So now here with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th, as there is a mound visit up there with Kessler. You can't ask for much better of an opportunity here with the top of your lineup flipping around with Ryan Bachman up, Harrison Clark lurking, and Andrew Johnson hitting cleanup. So with Johnny on here, the Bachman's got an opportunity to get on base. Drive Johnny in. Followed by Harrison and Andrew Johnson. And then Gabe Springer if it comes down to it. Hopefully it does. As the Sasquatch faithful are on their feet, anxious and awaiting what will happen in this game tonight. As far as I'm concerned, Johnny on first is as big of a threat as anything. You just got to get someone on base, as Bogman takes a nice swing at that one. A big cut for strike 1. The 0-1. Taking a bit outside there. I really like this lineup tonight, with Johnny leading off, and then Ryan, and then having Andrew Johnson hit cleanup. A bunch of guys to go through at the top of the lineup, as that is there for strike 2. And outside of the incredible pitching tonight by the Sasquatch, you do have to appreciate and understand the plate presence by the offense. Obviously nothing has come across, but they, like last night, are able to continue to apply pressure, knocking on the door, just not being able to capitalize where the Big Sticks have had that opportunity. As Bachman fouls that one back. And the 1-2 count here with McHenry on first. And one out. And Bachman a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove of Calvillo as Ryan walks back to the dugout. So as we talked about earlier, Harrison Clark was replaced in the first inning of this game by Davis Carr to take over the reins at first after Clark had a scary fall, rounding third to come home. So Carr up to the plate now as that one is lifted high and shallow down the first base line, and just like that, Gibson is going to take it. It's a can of corn for him, and the Sasquatch lose this one in heartbreaking fashion tonight, 4-0, with both teams registering only 3 hits on the night. So as the Big Sticks walk out and celebrate, the Sasquatch walk to right field. We'll be back with a short post game, and we will be able to give you every little bit of analysis and hopefully maybe an update on the injury and the extent of that injury for Harrison Clark. Hopefully everything is all right. Right back in just a couple of minutes.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together, 'cause it keeps getting better. Hey, it keeps getting better.
We're all going somewhere, going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
For summer at the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City. Trade-in values are at an all-time high, and there's never been a better time to buy. With over 400 vehicles on location, you're guaranteed to find the right ride to take you into summer. And while you're here, make sure to sign up to win some great summer gear, like a Rice Honda side-by-side, Black Hills Fireplace Traeger smoker, a variety of gift certificates, and more. Come by and check out a great selection of vehicles and summer gear at any of the Denny Menhold dealerships in Rapid City and at menholdsummer.com.
All right, and welcome back here at the end of the 9th inning here as the Spearfish Sasquatch fall to the Badlands Big Sticks for nada tonight, and an unfortunate loss for the Sasquatch as there was a lot to take away from tonight's game. While the Big Sticks registered 4 runs across the board, they only had 3 hits, and a lot of that can be registered to a few wild pitches and a few critical moments of the game for the Big Sticks. Unfortunately, did not fall in the direction of the Sasquatch. But going back to what Shane Gardner, head coach Shane Gardner said earlier before the game, he does not want the players to be scared to be aggressive. He doesn't want to be busy guessing pitches. And while the Sasquatch did load up on a lot of full counts and everything, obviously, unfortunately, they were not able to capitalize on those and find a gap at any point in the game tonight. They were very smart with their attack. They were aggressive when they needed to be, and unfortunately, a lot of those, any ball that they were attacking, they were just getting under it just a bit. So, although another unfortunate loss for the Sasquatch tonight, there's a lot to be positive. There's a lot of positives to be taken from it as well, as Griffin Sheeran, number 40, the starting pitcher tonight for the Sasquatch, came back with a vengeance for his first appearance in the summer after breaking his finger during spring. And he went 6 innings for 2-run ball. So 2 runs over 6 innings for Sheeran, as he was utilizing all 4 of those pitches that he's been trying to work on. That fastball, knuckle curve, changeup, and slider, and he looked good. One of his runs was actually off of a wild pitch in the earlier stages of the game. So after the 6 innings, we were replaced with more great pitching from freshman Micah Larson, who finished off the last 3 innings of the game. So although a few wild pitches here and there definitely ran the score up, realistically, when you have to look at it, it's only about a 1-run lead for the Big Sticks at the end off of Derek Calvillo's moonshot earlier in the game. So you have to really focus on the positives at a start like this. The guys fought hard tonight. Really, really good plate presence, great defense, and just a hard-fought loss tonight for the Sasquatch, but you best believe that they will be ready to regain their composure and fight back at the early game tomorrow as the Sasquatch face off against the Big Sticks around a 4:30 first pitch tomorrow afternoon here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. As of right now, the Badlands Big Sticks have increased that record, sitting pretty at 5-0 on the year, as the Spearfish Sasquatch fall to 0-5. As we said earlier, obviously tough to start out playing 6 games in a row against one opponent, but at the same time, still having 9 shots to beat the Big Sticks over the course of this season. The Sasquatch are going to be just fine. And that's all you can take from that tonight. Hard-fought victory for the Big Sticks, and just a heartbreaking loss for the Sasquatch, but they will not be deterred as they return tomorrow for the 4:30 start of the game. So, don't miss any of the action, folks. We will be right here on the YouTube Spearfish Sasquatch YouTube channel, and we'll be bringing you all the action tomorrow and every home game after that. We look forward to seeing you here. We hope you're able to come out for a few games throughout the span of the season, because it is a fun time, folks. We don't want you to miss out on any of it. But for now, my name is Wynn Andrews, and I am the voice of the Sasquatch this summer. It is my honor and pleasure to be bringing this to you tonight, and we will see you tomorrow, Squatch Nation.